what's up, everybody? Mogion Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. Hope everybody's doing well. It's great to see everybody in chat already. The phones are making noises and fun stuff. Jim, how are you? Good to see you. Sharon and Sharon. Both Sharons. Yeah.
Sandra Piper. Good to see you, hon.
Hey,
Jim.
Sandra.
Jim.
Northwoods. Richie, what's up, buddy? Hey. Prayers, okay? Guys, Richie's mother-in-law passed away, so if you guys would send up some prayers, that'd be awesome.
Send Dawn my love.
You both look okay. Not sick, I mean.
My stomach was
Mr. Haywood.
not doing good. And
Right now, mine's not. Or actually, everything hurts for some reason.
yeah, it's weird. Lee.
Hey, Danny. Mr. Lee, what's up, buddy? Greetings from South Carolina.
Greetings.
What else is going on? Gary Johnson, how are you? Says he's lurking.
Maybe. Sharon. Good to see you.
Yeah, we just it wouldn't have been fair to you guys if we went on that night.
No, we were.
Wouldn't have lasted the whole night. Might not last this whole night, but we'll see.
Yeah. About a half hour ago, I was telling him, I said, we don't have to do 2 hours.
Yeah, well.
We were just saying.
No, I just ate, and I mean, I'm thinking something really didn't. I don't know.
I'd say I didn't do it, but I picked it up.
It was a lot of fried, and I just wasn't feeling it. Or now I am.
Now you are feeling
it.
Right?
So you like those mac cheese things? I didn't care
Mac
for them.
cheese balls, yeah, they were pretty good. I thought.
Mo's cooking, Stephanie.
No,
No.
never.
And she didn't cook tonight. I didn't cook either. She
I picked up
picked up some
Publix chicken,
and
everything to go with it. Mac salad, potato salad. Made some onion rings, but overcooked them. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know what it was. Northwood says I'm working on a new book. It's a mix of true stories and comedy.
Right on.
Yeah, it's called The Curse of the Hoe Bag, the Northwood story.
Whole bag. They want a whole bag. No. That's fun.
Good evening, Val. Great
Val.
to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the hoe bag. Curse of the hoe bag.
Right on.
So, who's your publisher?
Mr.
Self-publishing?
Mr. Lee says Northwood Crypto's investigations about your ex-wife, I bet. The whole bag.
Hoe bag. Like a bag of hose? No, that's a totally different thing.
It's totally different.
Well, those hose will be held in a hoe bag, I guess. No. Anyway. Carried away there. You guys follow JD Delay at all? You see him on his, he's the tatted out ex-con.
Very opinionated.
He very opinionated, but not terrible.
Not saying that in a bad way. Just saying.
He's he was he's an ex-con. He's a former drug addict, but he's turned his life around, and we watch him. I watch him, and he did a show from Portland. That was interesting. Got a bunch of insane people out there.
It's just a lot of weird shit going on everywhere. You know, we could talk days about how I don't understand people's way of thinking.
I don't know. It's just like I said earlier. I think the whole Portland thing is like
it's being over exaggerated.
Well, that
too much attention on it.
But it's like a puppet show. You know, it's a distraction. You know, it's just we'll look over here. Why we're not seeing what's going on over here? You know, like what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan. That's shit you got to worry about. Not fucking bunch of snowflakes who got balls all of a sudden and they want to play Antifa.
If you're not aware of what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan, just
look into
Google what's going on in Dearborn, Michigan. I'm sure you'll see. It's a bit concerning.
No, and Mr. Lee can probably
weird shit
attest to this. You know, as far as there's a big Islamic community taking over, or Muslims taking over Dearborn, Michigan. They've taken it over. And there's other places in the United States that they're doing it as well.
You're right, Jim. I said that wrong. He said not everybody thinks.
Jim says Dearborn is going down the toilet. It is. I mean, even they're doing it. It's like they found a chink or a chink in the armor, or a loophole in the system. So they are all their candidates and all their politicians are all Muslim. And
when you say
they said either by ballot, we're going to get it done by ballot or by bullet. Right there, that's a huge red flag. People got to pay attention.
And that's not the only town. There's others throughout the country that are popping
Dave
up.
Northwood just says they don't call it Dearbornistan for nothing. Never heard of that, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, it's Gate Smasher, good to see you.
It's concerning to say the least. That's to say the least. If there's so much attention being in other directions, that's even worrisome. You know, no one's talking about, I mean, I would say no one, but there's not a lot of talk about what's going on in Dearborn and other towns throughout the country. It's not just there.
Well, maybe the government knows that
I'm sure they know.
No. Maybe the government knows that the asteroid's going to hit us and destroy us. And
not bother with any of it.
Fight. They ain't got much time left.
Oh, Mr. Lee, I don't think that would happen through the whole country. I don't think that U.S. citizens, no matter what side, I don't believe they'd allow it to happen.
No, but Mr. Lee is pointing out that it has happened.
Yes.
In where he is, you know, it's getting
John, good to see you. I think it's funny.
Dearborn, they call to prayer. They start at 5:30 in the morning.
5 times a day.
5 times a day. Over with loudspeakers, which is illegal.
Noise ordinance.
But they're not. Who's gonna
enforce it?
Yeah.
You had a pastor, a minister, went to the mayor, went before the whole committee and requested that to be changed and other things, and they told him he was not welcome in the town, in the city anymore.
As a Christian, you are not welcome in the city.
And the day that he left they would have a parade and celebrate in the streets that he was gone. Him and his family. The minister.
Sorry, I don't mean to get all like.
I was going to say, I think it's funny that, even just a year ago, we wouldn't talk politics and such, but you can't help it.
Well, this isn't politics.
No, this is life.
This is shit you got to open your eyes to and pay attention to.
This is life.
And know what's going on around you.
Michelle Powell, good to see you.
Hey, Michelle. John P. What's up, dude?
Roger Blair. What's going on, man?
Howdy, Roger. Yeah, it makes you wonder, a lot.
Yes.
Because it's scary.
It is.
You're not going to pay attention, and then all of a sudden, next thing you know, the shit hit the fan from within the country. Tina, good to see you.
You guys, I want y'all to say a prayer for Sharon Guy's sister-in-law. She's going through some health issues. I won't put it out there, but she definitely needs prayer. Prayer for her and the family. Miss Sharon Guy, we love you.
We do.
Very much. I hope everything is okay. All good.
I'm saying a prayer in my head.
Tina says, what's scary, guys? I guess he just popped in. Life in the U.S. and all over the world right now. Things that are going on.
John P says, I haven't received any signs of alien ships yet. From Atlas. But when you do, let us know, will you? Oh, pardon me. What did I just do?
Well, we're still here, so.
No.
He's pushing buttons over there. And
instead of posting something, yeah, that was rude. Where the hell did that one come from?
Maybe that's what you needed.
No, I hit Control J and it went to
whatever
search history and shit. That was weird.
She said, "Damn right, it's scary. That's why I say arm yourself." I agree. I do agree.
Yeah, no, I believe that everybody should be able to protect themselves.
Gate Smasher, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Michael says, Tactical Tina says, lock and load.
Dude, we have enough of our own fault lines. Prayers to the Philippines. They got hit by a big earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh, they got hit by a Cat 5 typhoon, and then 2 days later they got hit by the earthquake. What's next?
Wow.
Fire and brimstone.
That's what says it's easier to protect yourself in places like Florida and Texas.
Legally. Hell, I mean, they put out commercials with the sheriff saying if somebody breaks into your house, shoot them.
Yet they encourage
shoot them.
You to. John P., we can't carry here, only sticks and stones. Michelle Powell. I worry about my daughter working as an EMT for the fire department. Ooh, sorry, something just flew in my face.
With all the crazies out there that they deal with on the ambulance every day, yeah, and they know, and if you worked in the medical, but if you worked in an emergency room or whatever, you know that full moons, which is a couple days from now,
yep,
it gets crazy. Cops know it, EMTs know it, firemen know it, doctors know it.
I went to read that, and a little gnat flew in my damn near my eye.
Taser's good in close quarters.
Gate Smasher says, John P.
They got bear spray. That's about it.
Carry a brick.
I do have a few knives though, so.
Well.
But again, that's up close and personal if you're using those.
I own a weapon, but I would like to look into other weapons.
I want to get a wrist rocket.
They make some nice ones.
I don't want to kill people. I just want to fuck them up.
Just long enough to get away.
Tina says, my brother is a paramedic. You should hear the stories he has told. No doubt.
I bet.
My dad was a cop. I hung out with a lot of cops. I grew up with cops. I've heard a lot of fucked up stories.
It's laughing at Mr. Lee. I have a deadly headbutt.
Again, up close. Have to,
Yeah.
And I want to be further than arm's length, I carry a snake or a coon, a rabbit, a deer, whatever I can eat.
Oh, I came back from the store and I saw the ducks from across the street.
Yeah.
We're walking across up there by the mailbox. And then I just started seeing cats coming out. I'm like, oh,
no, really?
Oh, yeah. And then they just kind of turned around and went back towards the little open area there.
I wonder if that's what we have. These ducks. They're I forget what they're called. Moldavi. I don't know. This is how I'll find out. Watch, check this out.
Well, what were you going to say about them?
We have a bunch of them across the street, but they stay across the street. They hardly ever come on this side, but we have all the cats, I think, on this side.
It's the first time I've ever seen them. Yeah, first time I've ever seen them on this side. At first, I had to look twice to see what I'm used to seeing cats as I'm driving up the street, but this time I saw.
What's the ugly duck in Florida?
The ugly duck.
Muscovy. Yeah, Muscovy. Muscovy.
Yeah, they're not pretty. But it
says nature's ugly duckling.
Yeah, they had little baby ducklings. They're a little bit bigger now, but they're still small enough to tell the difference. I worried. I saw cats one by one all up the street. Just
Mr. Lee, I'm sure there's some down here somewhere. Just I haven't seen one in a long time.
Orlando, right downtown.
Okay.
I forget the name of the lake, but they've been around there forever, and I think probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah, they can be very protective or overly protective of their young or just area. They can get aggressive. Hope you weren't back there long, Jim.
Oh, hey, Jim.
When you do that, I have to be extra careful not to be laughing out loud when you bring me up.
Why not?
That's what I got to do with Haywood is get him backstage and tell a joke. So he's laughing. So when I bring him up, he's laughing. Just like that.
I've been chuckling for about 4 minutes. Hey, it's It's no
Go
big
ahead.
deal. Gate smasher.
So the freaks people out when he pulls out his crossbow and arrows. Yeah. Maybe I'll get one of those.
Yeah.
The crossbow.
I know.
Call me Daryl.
Rambo 2.
Well,
Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead
Daryl Dixon.
character, Daryl Dixon, always carried a crossbow.
Rambo 2, he had exploding arrows.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be messy.
Messy but effective.
No, well, I shit ever hit the fan. That's how I'd want to hunt, is with a bow.
Yes. There's certain advantages to not drawing attention to yourself.
Hey, Joe, you hold on, hang on for a second. Joe, do you want to come on? I thought about this, and because we're leaving on probably Monday
Sunday.
morning, maybe Sunday night, Monday morning, to go to Alabama. We're going to go to Flat Rock's place and for a couple nights, and I know he just had people there this past week. They left on the 28th, and I guess it was Joe. He says, "Hi guys, it was lively in Alabama, Mobes and Stevie."
You should come on.
Yeah, I want to
Give
hear
us
about it and
some
tips or
pointers and
tell us what went on.
no pressure.
No, not at all. I was trying to get in touch with Bud and Angie, but they don't have their email on their channel. So, and I don't think I have his number.
Oh.
I know I don't have his number. It's not that I don't think
No, Mr. Lee, that was actually old. He says, Squatching Cowboy is at Flat Rocks now. No, that was a year ago. I think.
Yeah. I thought it too at first.
He's just posting a lot of stuff from that and other
all of a
stuff.
sudden, it's like all of a sudden he's
He's
putting out
posting a lot,
stuff.
which is cool. Very cool, but I thought the same. Hey, Connor. Good to see you.
What's up, Connor?
Yeah, no, I thought the same. And
Because he was in
read
a
somebody's
was it a
comment.
live or something.
What?
I think he did like a live or something or a premiere, and it was one of those videos, and it was somebody said something about him going to. No, it was about him going to Flat Rocks, and I even commented in chat. I said, or it was a comment. He put out a short, and I commented on the short. That's what it was. I said, "Hey, don't scare all the boogers away.
We're up there next week.
We're going to be there in a couple of days
or something." Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good. Welcome.
Good to see you.
How you doing, guys?
So, were you at Kenny's this past week or just recently?
Yes, it was yes, Mose. It was our regular crew.
Right on.
We have about, I don't know, we had a pretty good sized crew there, but they were very active. We had Knox, maybe a thermal catch, lots of sounds, a tree pushover. A lot of different things went on that weekend, maybe even paranormal.
Was it around the house or was it deeper
No,
in?
it was in the woods and around the house. We backed the trailer up along. You'll see it like we're kind of along where a Flat Rock's got an old car there. We backed the trailer up facing down that old road that goes behind his house.
Right.
And we just backed it up a little way. I mean, it's a little ways out from it. They could look under the awning and they could, oh my God.
Say it twice. Won't no way in hell I was not getting on here with you getting on there. But I'm gonna be good and listen. Hey everybody.
Wow.
That's how
Anyway,
Michael.
we parked there and we we had a full crew, and then Sunday night everybody left, so we stayed. And Flat Rock and his wife and me and Miss Pat, we got in my truck and went out thermaling. And when we got back, as soon as we got back, we had a hellacious wood knot right close to us. We were sitting on the awning at the camper. Then you could hear the wood knock, and then you could hear, I don't know if it was throwing a stick down and it was going through brush, but it was brush breaking right there where it was. But you could not for the life of me see it with a thermal.
Wow.
So where were you parked? Were you parked near where the fire pit is?
No.
No,
I
he's saying
backed straight down.
that was parked there outside the house.
By the deck?
Yeah,
So-
we parked kind of facing down an old logging road in the corner there. The old
Okay.
logging road. We back into not all the way there. When you get there, you'll see some berry vines. We was out 15, 20 foot from the berry vines, parallel side of that boat. You'll see it when you get there.
Okay.
Right on.
You know,
I'm looking forward to it.
they had from way we were back then that night, which it came all around Flat Rock's house, behind his house there. It was all kind of racket coming out in the woods. And when you get there, he'll show you the tree that got pushed down. It was a big old tree, you know, probably about that big. And I don't know what all. I mean, there's a lot of stuff happened, and that we had a full camp. And as soon as we got there, they put a bunch of stuff out, and it was like they did wood knocks by every little electric device.
Really?
Like they didn't like it. It wasn't long we had the tree get pushed down, and that is, I don't know if Bud posted it, but BF Bud may have posted it on his channel. I mean, on his. He just posted on Woodwalkers or something. We had it on Facebook.
I just watched his video where Angie had her experience, like that was like 11 months ago.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah.
They had something this time. They got the girls went all down in the woods about, say, like 150 yards down this old logging road behind the house at night. It was about four of them or so. How many was it? Four of them went down in the woods, and on the way out, something either grabbed Angie's leg or tripped her or something, and they all kind of folding, pinned around there, falling into each other, and they were right there by inside of the camp when that happened.
Oh wow!
They'd already went down there and they were doing thermals and I don't know, some vocals or something, and they were trying to get something to react. They got some thermals, but not really good ones, so I can't really tell you much about that. We seen it. She's been going over audio the last few days. I mean, since we come back, which y'all should be. Steven's going to be there by the time y'all there too, and you'll meet him if you don't know him already. He was at the camp at Hollins. Steven was at the camp. He had the Toyota with a tin on top of the back of it. He
Is he
camped
down
right
the bottom of the hill?
Down past y'all.
Yeah,
He was down, outside of you guys.
he was right down from y'all at Hollins. But he'll be there. I don't know, same time y'all there or not, but very few people like y'all gonna have. If nobody else don't show up there, it should be really good.
That's what I'm thinking. The fewer the
Should be.
people.
Well, and I we were talking about it earlier, and I said I think it's good that there's nobody there this week right now, so it could calm down a little bit.
Right.
You know,
I mean, last time we were out there, Christ, you couldn't see.
you couldn't see
your hand in
anything,
front of
hear
your
anything
face.
because of the cicadas.
There was no moon.
Oh.
The cicadas
That's
were
not
loud.
bad. That's not bad. Some nights we had a lot of insects. We got a lot of rain when we was there, and that rain fogged up the woods when you was trying to thermal out there. It looked like a white,
Fog bank.
We're
a
walking
white
in-
mist in the woods, kind of. It was good. It was good probably because the creatures could move, and you really couldn't tell what the hell they were doing.
I
unless you
said
heard
when
them.
you were out there last time, they could have walked right up on us. We had
Wouldn't
no
have known.
idea. No idea.
What do you
I
know
mean-
about Bigfoot and Michael Haywood?
Well, not a whole lot on my own. I just listen to y'all.
I just hate to put you on the spot, but what do you know about it?
I don't know. Hey, like I said, everything I know, I learned from y'all.
So okay, so what have you learned?
Well, see, y'all put me. Y'all showed up, put me on the spot.
Man,
Hell,
Double team you.
I've learned he's pretty good at keeping hid.
we
Surprise
were
test
all in
dummy.
camp together, don't so it ain't like you hadn't been around with all of us Bigfooting together or out and about together. We was all in camp together, except
That's
Mr. Jim,
Quiz.
man.
Well, I know it, but I mean, hey, I just at this point, I make a whole lot better of an observer at what
We know
everybody
you
else.
can build shorts and modify shorts. We know
Well,
that.
we know. Hey, yeah,
We know you can do that.
right.
And
On a
those,
quick other note,
Well,
hey,
well,
Mike,
they,
how many of those doves did you shoot?
oh, I shot 11.
No
I
shit.
was it
shot
all
11.
on the power line or was they all in the trees?
They were in one row.
Yeah, hey, that's right. I got them all lined up just right.
Well, you mentioned about the
They
girls
all
falling
in the
over.
picture.
That's what you did with us.
They
You
all
just
looked like they were sitting on a limb when he in the picture when you showed us the picture of it. They
Well,
all
look,
like they was kind of like sitting on a limb. They none of them looked like they were flying.
yeah, yeah. Now you tell me, what did you see that made you? Hey, because their feet was curled up.
Well, they none of them had the wings broke or nothing, you know, or anything. Just like they was just sitting there like Dracula sitting.
Who in the heck? Hey, are you wildlife CSI?
You
Lord.
know, you said
Don't
you
get
was picked
nervous,
up in
Michael.
your shooting skills, and I thought that the shooting skills. Well, he got closer to the trees so he could get a good shot on the power lines in the trees. That's how his skill went up. He killed all them. Did you kill 11 by yourself?
Yeah, yeah, yes, sir.
Oh,
Right out of a box and a half of shells. That's
you
that's
way
pretty
better than
good for
me.
me. No, but well, no, I'm out of my range or whatever. I normally don't shoot that good.
Hey,
Ain't
Joe,
no telling. You might be shooting with buckshot or anything, knowing you.
Good. Well, that would make it harder. There'd be less pellets.
You know, I was trying to catch him if he was using steel shot or not, but it's legal to shoot lead at those things, so I can't make a
That
big
is
beef.
correct.
Can't make no beef about that.
Oh, because it's not an aquatic.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have
Okay.
all of it. Now he didn't do what the
No,
crap on the ducks because
Uh,
every time I see him deer hunting, he's deer hunting over water and duck hunting in the woods. I didn't understand that.
Rabbit season.
You're right, Mose. You're right. I think y'all gonna have good luck though. I mean, if I had to guess, if they any bit, and plus it's coming up on the full moon, the 6th.
Yeah,
If
this
that has
month.
anything to play into it, that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
looking
that's what
forward
I
to
was
that.
saying. Now let me ask you, Joe. When y'all go out there, are y'all carrying a weapon?
I don't go anywhere without weapons.
Okay.
I don't necessarily carry them on my body, but
Okay.
I mean, we can't. It's too many people getting shot in Walmart parking lot or anywhere else to this
True.
day and time traveling with. We use our travel trailer. Y'all gonna have a trailer if you bring the little one.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're in and out of Love's and everywhere else. I don't go anywhere without guns. I don't display them, and I don't. I walk
No,
the woods
just
really,
walking around in the woods.
I don't bring much in the woods. You know, daytime I was out. The girls were out there at night. Nobody was carrying. Was Angie even carrying? Nobody was carrying.
Yeah.
They,
No, I didn't.
I was just curious.
Yeah. No, it's a good question.
but you
Hey, I
know,
don't
I wouldn't frown on you if you did. You know, you got skills with it. I wouldn't frown on you if you did. You don't know what those things gonna do. You don't know what people's gonna do. Now we
Right.
went around in the last night we was there. We went around in the truck, driving about 10 miles an hour throughout the old road beds around Flat Rocks with thermals, and we got just a few deer. Not a whole lot really, but you get back to his house for whatever reason, they got a few of them stays there pretty tight, evidently. We didn't have anything to speak of on the thermals, but a few deer, like I say. But every day when when you thought it was too many people and anything wasn't going to happen, it did this time. It's like they didn't like the people there. Tree gets pushed over, wood knocks all around, and the hell of a thing of it, I missed most of it. Every time I took a nap, seemed like something happened.
Oh no.
They were waiting on you. Did you
I
sleep
was in
yet?
a chair nodding off, and the things would happen. Yep.
Well, the
You got any
problem is
questions, Michael Haywood?
they mad at you because you ignoring the clan. You need to mold back into the wild with them.
We had plenty of people there was there to take over and run after them and all that with thermals, and they had a camera on every limb around there. It's a wonder we got anything. They was uncanny.
Mr. Lee says, Kraken, what do you think Bigfoot is?
I think it runs out of the Nephilim. Everybody else is fresh in blood, but the reason why I say that, we pull up and you hear stories about pulling up somewhere and they making monkey sounds, which is typically no monkeys in the South and anywhere else in the United States besides Florida, where they've gotten out, out of captivity or something. And then you hear someone make howls sound more like something else. I just wondered what they were crossed between. And I just want to say Nephilim. That's my it's like a juvenile excuse to say that, but that's what I say. As far as that, are they flesh and blood? They're probably flesh and blood, but God knows what's in the blood besides a human DNA on one side. I tell them, the guys at the camp, I said they need to research the DNA on the human side if they cannot do anything with the unknown. Try to find out if they all come from across the land bridge or something. If they got that background of just whatever.
Doing genealogy on half of it at least.
Right.
Yeah, you might could locate some kind of something to give you an idea. Well, if they got Neanderthal blood or just whatever, I don't know.
I thought about this. I was watching a video. I don't remember what it was, and
it was a documentary
but
we were watching.
and they mentioned how the Neanderthal or Neanderthal, however you pronounce it.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know either. I'm not.
Might have been, not what we thought it was. Maybe these Bigfoot or Sasquatch are remnants of the Neanderthal.
Could be.
There's a lot of similarity as far
What's
as
the other one? Cro-Magnon. Cro-Magnon. That's the other species.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know when they lived at the same time, and I know there was a time when there were like 5 different
species,
hominoid species living together. There's just so many different ways to go, to think. Like, what is it? Is it biblical and Nephilim, or is it, the missing link they always talk about?
Hard to say. I know. I hate to say this, but they keep a lot of that stuff on the hush hush in the say
Smithsonian.
The Catholic too, all that's hush hush about. They don't want much, find out much of the bloodline or whatever. They want to keep the Bible straight in there like it's been told. They don't want to change.
What I thought was interesting is who was it that used the Jafar, the horn?
Lots of people's got them now, but I mean,
Goombo was the one.
Goombo was okay.
I was gonna say it was cool.
Around us, it was him, but he got that from somebody else. On the other hand, that was another friend of his that kind of turned him on in and researching that, and then
I know somebody got results from blowing it.
Now we had it at Hollins one night with a friend of ours that was actually that's part of his church. He had all kind of things really, and it was his Holy Week, and he blew the shofar at Hollins that night. We didn't have anything, but it just felt like they were there watching us the whole time. He was doing all the stuff he was doing. He had all kind of stuff that he was putting out and displaying and carrying on for a very small crowd that night. He wouldn't do it for the big crowd when he showed up, but it felt like them things was all around us, looking at us.
I thought the shofar was supposed to be it was a certain one. It was a certain that gave a certain tune. They're not all the same. It was like whatever note it played or whatever. And it just to me, when they when they did it and they were telling about it, I just thought it was like, this is shit you don't talk about. Don't give people ideas. If you did something and it worked, you're kind of, I don't know.
I think he's
I don't think they
thinking
knew exactly what was going to happen.
a safety issue.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
think they knew enough about the results if it did happen. If they did come, why did they come, and what they were going to do when they got there.
Okay, so now that brings it back to if they were Nephilim. So supposedly in the end days, Gabriel blows his horn. And,
That's what I always associated to Mogs.
Okay,
because it always sticks in your mind, not the.
But isn't it what is it? The beasts of the earth or I forget. What if they're reacting because they are Nephilim related, and when that horn goes off, it's their duty to take care of us.
What does that
or take us out, or
mean? What does the sound of that horn mean to them?
I think there's more of them now than it's been all around. More sightings of cryptids or Bigfoot, dogmen or cryptids or whatever you want to call it. That we ran across. I think it's just more of them. Now I might be wrong, but maybe just the fact that we got more social, able to speak, talk the word of finding these things or seeing them or having some kind of something happen. But I mean, it's more food for them right now in the South than it's ever been before with all the hog epidemic and all that stuff. It's a lot of food for big animals. It's always been there in Florida, I guess, but it's also been a big bunch of predators in Florida with bears and mountain lions and stuff that they either push to take that problem out or whatever. I know a lot of them's got tracking collars on when you see them in pictures and stuff in Florida.
Well, our big problem in Florida is down in the Everglades with all the pythons.
That's true.
Just taking out every, native species that's there.
Michael Haywood, that would be a good job for you.
There you go, python hunter.
Yeah, buddy.
Get you a pair of them rubber boots and them shorts on. You look like you be ready for action.
Well, they talk about so many people now are doing that. Years back, there wasn't that many people doing it. But
it's got.
What's that, Michael, down for the iguanas?
There you go.
Yeah, hey, now I'd enjoy doing that one too. Now,
yep.
Just wait until it gets cold. They drop from the
trees. Fall out of trees.
Yep, catch them while they did. I mean, the cold weather's got them in a bind. I think y'all gonna do fine at Flat Rock. I don't know. I mean, if you have any luck at all, I think y'all gonna have something. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know if he's been in the house this week or if you talked to him this week since we left or whatever. But if you have anything happen like we did, it seemed like you should do fine.
Yeah, I'm just curious how we're gonna approach it.
I mean, like we did last time, we just went for a walk. You
could do that too during the day, but I wouldn't overly penetrate them woods because you just push them back further, and then they're gonna come back probably when y'all quieting down by the fire at night or around the camp at night or something. They're gonna come back to you.
Most of our listening is at the campfire,
right? Just hanging out.
Don't do anything too crazy because they're already there. You don't have to call them. You don't have to do anything.
Oh no!
We never do that.
No, I know, but
I wouldn't knock on a tree. I wouldn't do any of that. I know that they're already there.
They're already there. I mean, you don't have to do any of that crazy stuff. It's like screaming in their face. It wouldn't do that would make them mad.
Yeah, right.
No,
that's the way I look at it.
Fast as possible.
And
hopefully we'll experience something. See something.
I personally hadn't had no bad vibes there. I had to go pick up cameras Sunday for Flat Rock. Been a couple people had left. I didn't bring nothing down there, but just walked off down there and got them in my Crocs on. So I didn't even worry about bugs or nothing. You don't see no snakes. You don't see no birds around there to mount to nothing. No snakes around. I'm not saying you won't be one, but I think they thin out a lot of stuff around there. You don't
Well,
see
we
no
were there last
squirrels.
I had walked down the alleyway. The guys were up by the house. And I know he come looking for me, a little concerned because I was down the ways. I didn't get a bad feeling. Not at all.
Oh yeah. Like if you walked out of his house, just out his front door and went to the right,
That alleyway
There's
right
that-
there.
that little dirt, that road that
Well,
goes
that
back.
right there, I went down that thing with clippers and clipped the overhanging limbs. It's still a tunnel, but it's not in your face. And you
Out
go
back
down
where
there,
there was
and they
a
got a
tree-
little grass meadow down the road there, however far it is, 150 yards.
Yes.
200.
Yeah.
Well,
That
they
was
took a lawnmower down. They took a little lawnmower and they went around there and made a little circle in that grass meadow for the girls to go down there at night. And that's still be like that when y'all get there. Of course, it ain't
Yeah,
that
there
little road right now.
Yeah, last time we were
And,
there, that was pretty tall. We walked through that.
Mhm.
We walked all through there. Went to the tree stand. Went down by the creek bed.
That knock come from that last night. That knock come from where we were sitting back toward that tree stand, but it wasn't that far out there. But it was just that angle back that way. But we had put out some bread or throwed out some bread in an apple, and all that went missing. I don't know what got it. It was just kind of set out around the curve from where we couldn't see it, where they could maybe come in there and maybe get a thermal or something. And then we tried some boiled peanuts the next night. And I would have swore salted boiled peanuts, they would just wear them out. And they didn't fool with.
And,
They may be gone now, but they, I would have thought they'd have wore them out, them peanuts. They like, eating potatoes.
Maybe
Y'all
we'll-
eat them in
we'll
Florida,
grab
right?
apples, bring some. I don't know. I don't want to gift, but fuck it.
Yeah, she had some garlic bread, I believe, is what she had that was left over, and that's what we set out. We left it out, and we just took it off the platter, and I took it around the curb, and then just put it out of the way. But I don't think the dog got the apple in that. He could have got some of it, but I don't think he ate the apple and the bread. And then Boogers may have got all of it, but
Hell,
we
y'all
didn't
keep
catch him.
on. You better leave with some Pepsi AC with garlic bread and boiled peanuts and
I never thought about the garlic. People talk about Janice Carter give them things garlic, and I know Janice Carter stores is in all kind of camps, just say. And but I never thought about using garlic.
I
Garlic
heard.
bread might be something that they like. Garlic cloves could be something they like.
We'll bring some of those too. Real quick, Gary Johnson says, "Has anybody heard from Jeff Harding?" He was in chat not that long ago,
about a month ago.
so I don't know that you said he gave up. I don't think he gave up.
No.
He's still doing what he's doing. I'm sure.
Around.
How's his health and all?
As far as I know, he's all right.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was something health related.
I don't think so.
Well, I know he went through some things, but can't speak
All
for him.
right, nice tea.
Gary
Is it
said
Pine Island?
it's a shame he gave up. He was close to being on right track, sort of.
On his
So he-
Pine Island stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
What
he
about
did
you,
some.
Haywood?
which part? What about what?
Oh, I'm just checking on make sure you're still there.
Man, yeah. Man, yeah.
Mr. Haywood's a man of few words, and when he speaks, it's like E.F. Hutton.
You ain't never went to,
Oh,
you never went
Lord.
to a camp with that dude. That's all I can say. Shit, Michael Haywood's a show by itself. He is the show. Yes, he is. I tell everybody, if y'all crazy, I should just put something together and just turn it over to Michael. Get out the way.
Hey, I got to have somebody to bounce back off of
Well,
something. I
that's
can't.
fine. I'll get in there every now and then, but I pretty much get out the way.
Shit, hey, every now and then. Every now and then. Look, you got Miss Pat run off back there in the corner, scared to get up there.
She's listening to audio right now.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
I
We still
can't
going
believe.
over audio. She had a bunch of recorders and stuff out trying to catch stuff.
Well, she ought to jump over there and say, hey, at least. But anyway, she's busy working, so that's all right, too.
She appreciates you.
There
Hey.
it was. There it
Hey.
was.
There she is.
Twisted it out of her. She's over
I can hear you.
Yeah.
there. Hey, we can holler at her every morning. She appreciates it, Michael.
Hey, well, I don't know why.
What do you mean by that?
I'll just say, hey, it's just me. Ain't nothing special, you know.
Well,
Michael, you say
you
good
don't
morning.
get how to do every morning at daylight. You the only one does that.
Well,
What's on the agenda for tomorrow, Michael Haywood?
God, tomorrow, putting out corn.
Boy, you got some rough agendas. I know that.
Right? Putting in a feed plot, you know.
What'd you do with all them hogs?
I didn't have nothing to do with that. That fella, we was trying to figure that out today because he don't make no money off setting that hog trap and everything over there. But I said, well, you think about it. I think there's a swap for hogs for money or whatever, you know, because there was 9 of them. He got 18 last night. He got those 9 that I showed you the picture of,
Mm-hmm.
and he got 9 more down in South Carolina. So he had 18 last night. That's a lot of hogs.
Well, you ought to go somewhere and sell them as is or something.
Well, yeah, they keep that close to the vest. Nobody knows exactly, but I feel like it's, it ought to be for eating or whatever,
Yeah.
But the guy does it free of charge, But
Did
like
you
I
go
say,
down there with him on the set or no?
oh no, we didn't go down. I didn't make it down there on that part.
I thought maybe you was there when the pin dropped. You got to go down there and get them out now.
No, I wish I would have. I wish I would have.
You ever been on something like that?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I bet they
But
put the fear of God in you when they hit that trap wide open.
hey,
I promise you that.
I'm telling you right now, if you'd have seen the bottom, if you look at that video that I sent you, the bottom edge of that trap, hey, they beat that son of a gun up, and all of them in there when they hitting it, that thing, you can see it in that video where it slides over, where it shuts on them.
They're knocking it all around. That small trap like that.
Hey, but that's a neat trick now. I mean, it's magnetic, and when he sees that on that camera, he sees the most of them's in there. He'll hit that button, it'll kill that magnetic charge, and that trap drop. Yeah, that's something else.
I've seen javelina go under a fence that was only the space was only that much, and they just pushed so hard that they just destroyed the whole. It was incredible. This was in Arizona. That they 1 second they're on the sidewalk, the second they're inside the yard. It was like, how the hell did they do that? And then the one came along and went under it. So I was like, oh, okay. But I can imagine how I've seen videos of the pigs going hog wild in those cages.
Oh yeah.
When you get close to shoot them, Michael, they charge you. One or more can charge you while you walk up to the pen and to dispatch them. They'll charge the shooter.
Well, I've never seen. I've never even been close to them in the woods. I've never seen one in the woods in a hunting situation because they're just now. Well, that one section where we were at, they've been over there for a few years now, but they're just now getting down here on us good. But hey, man, it don't take long and the numbers blow up.
No, it don't. I don't know if y'all got enough bears to slow them down or what, but
no, not here where we at. We probably 50 miles from us. You got more bears. And
poachers then.
Yeah, hey, when it comes to bear territory, 50 miles don't seem like that much, but we are starting to get some that drift through here.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I don't hunt anymore. I appreciate hearing the stories,
Michael Haywood's always got a story. It's either doves or hogs or fishing or something.
Well, there's something going on there about year round. If you ain't doing it, you getting ready to do it, or
I I don't know how you ain't got black walnuts to pick up, because I got pecans this year.
Look, because I'm lucky. I can tell you what else. We have an outbreak of them web worms around here, and I think that's got a lot to do with it too. Maybe it don't, but the
Not just
last
there,
2
Michael.
years. What you say, Jim?
Not just there. They're bad up around here too.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I
look
never
here,
thought
Jim.
about Canada being a problem.
What'd you say?
Well,
Bye,
Jamie
Ian.
says that wild hogs are now a problem here in Canada, Saskatchewan,
So I
and
wouldn't have
Alberta.
thought about it. I mean, I've seen them rushing boars in that cold weather and all, but I never thought about them being in Canada like that.
Right? I wouldn't have thought that
All it
neither. But
takes is somebody that wants to get them started, and then they get out of their pen or their pasture, and next thing you know, you got an epidemic.
Now, is the Russian boar the same as the Eurasian?
They all
mm,
ours has got a lot of, I think, and another ones in Georgia does too. But ours has got like a lot of tame bloodline, but they also got that look of razorback, where they're
yeah,
thin and long headed, and even got the little bristles on their back and all.
yeah, got the extra hair on the ridge of their back and everything.
Mm-hmm. They get that look to them. Some of them don't
Well, now
look that bad.
there's a place down there in South Carolina, down there close to Santee. They got a lot of them, and for some reason in that pocket, there's a lot more of the Russian boars. And like I believe, Mogs, I believe you're right. That there's the Eurasian. I believe that's probably just another way of saying the Russian boar, but I believe there's a lot of similarities in the bloodline. But I ain't no hog specialist. I hear a lot about it.
I know we got a few this year around my place where, putting out corn and whatnot. I got a few. I don't have many, but anytime a big sounder could come in there and wipe out everything you got.
I'm surprised that it took so long for them to get so active in North Carolina, Michael, because North Carolina is the biggest producers of hogs as far as big farms.
Yeah. Hey, man, down there like Duplin County and places like that. And I was trying to think of the other one while I'm blanking right now. But hey, there's more hogs in that county than there are people. Of course, I mean, that don't sound surprising if you said that about chickens too or whatever.
What do y'all naturally raise there? More? Do y'all have a lot of tobacco products, or y'all have more just a mixed brand like beans and corn and soybeans? And cotton and all that too.
I've seen more cotton this year than I have in a long time. But yeah, a lot of soybeans, corn, and tobacco used to be. Man, I can't tell you the last time I've seen a tobacco field.
They got some in Kentucky where we was up at LBL.
I mean, I know they're still here in North Carolina, but just near us, that used to be mainly what you would see, not now.
And I see small fields. I don't see big fields of tobacco anymore. They're
right.
They grow it regular enough so they don't lose their allotment.
Oh, that's in the South, down south where we live at. You don't see that at all. You might see sugar cane, but you're not going to see any kind of tobacco. And when we went up to Kentucky, it was we was learning. I was a student trying to learn things about their barns they had set up and all that tobacco barns and all for drying, and every field in some of them places had all that stuff, and some of them fields was just regular crop fields, along the Delta, over closer to 55 going up through there in Arkansas. It was all just regular crop field.
Well, what was you doing in Kentucky?
When we go to LBL,
okay,
we went up there. We wound up going through Arkansas, Louisiana, Arkansas, a little bit of Missouri, then we cut out and go through Kentucky. That Mid Lake is in Kentucky. The Mid Lake crossing is in Kentucky.
I thought it was cool that in LBL, when you drive through there, that the state they put in food plots.
Yeah,
some people still farming in there too, Mokes.
Okay.
I don't know. I see them on satellite where there's like food plots, the state may have put out, but They also still got people farming it, and they got lots of fields that's not being touched. I don't know. They got thousands of acres of farmland in their bottoms. Well, those
Yeah.
folks, I guess, long years ago had it, and then they had people for years that farmed it. Like after they took it over with the state or the federal, but they quit on a lot of it for whatever reason.
We got a wildlife refuge over here about 30 miles from us over there, PD Wildlife Refuge. And well, yeah, it's highly controlled, anyway, yeah. But it was like sharecropper land and stuff. And there's actually old houses and stuff like that left. I mean, they falling down and rotting and stuff like that. But old home places were took into farming. But some of those farmers still lease government land on that refuge and farm it. And they leave like a ring of like soybeans or whatever, like 5 feet from the edge of the field in. They leave that standing for the wildlife. It's pretty neat.
If they can get a lot off of that, bitch being cleaned up and letting the grass come up after they cut the beans or the corn. They had a lot of cornfields up there at one time because you could see the stubble, but that stuff was growed up there. When we went up there here a while back, it was really growed up real high. I mean, it wasn't a lot of the old fields wasn't maintained anymore or whatever.
Right. Hey, not to change the subject, but I reckon Jim, how does this weather affect you up there? I saw up there in Benson, things got pretty sporty up there at Mule Days, didn't it?
Let me tell you, it was gorgeous this morning. It was 49 on the back porch.
Man, we was 53 this morning. That was
yeah. And up on the mountain today, it was 69. Made for some good hiking.
Right.
It was in the 80s today.
Yeah.
Well, but I imagine, hey, for y'all, 80's not bad, is it?
No, it wasn't
Well,
terrible.
when it's 88, it's might as well.
Oh well.
It's the humidity,
No,
I think, that makes it.
We had it was overcast today, and there were showers coming through, and it wasn't terrible. It was windy. It's going to be like that most of the weekend, I think. So
yeah, we're going to get a lot of rain.
Yeah.
No, we had like 2 days of showers in Alabama when we were there. At least 2 days. It rained pretty hard there at times.
Yeah, the forecast looks pretty good for the next week. So, but that can change.
Yeah, we worked this morning, and daggone had a buddy of mine. He'd been ragging on us for the last 2 weeks, wanting to go down there to the coast and fish off the pier. And he went by himself, but he went down there and he said he caught some small pompano and some whiting. Caught one spot.
No kingfish?
No. He didn't go down there prepared for kingfishing. But I saw his buddy today while we was eating lunch, the one he does kingfish with, and he was talking junk. We said, we got your first mate out there fishing on the pier down there. He said, well, we'll catch up in October. He said, we'll catch up. Well, they go start kingfishing hard.
You do that too, Michael?
No, I mean, I get to go when I was invited and stuff like that. But, it's just, man, you ride around out there 4 or 5 hours trolling like that. And I mean, you catch dolphin or whatever, you catch kings, but man, I just soon bottom fish and bring home something to eat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I understand.
When he says dolphin, he doesn't mean dolphin, people.
I meant flipper. The bottlenose is what I was talking about. By God, I hope somebody gets offended and calls my name.
He's talking mahi mahi.
That's right. Maui
Mahi. Yep. What dolphin tastes like? Chicken?
It makes you taste guilty when you eat it. If you ever watched Flipper when you was a kid. No, man, that's some good stuff. I like that mahi. And
I think it tastes like Gentle Ben, don't
no, no, Gentle Ben. Oh,
Flyby Stu just woke up. He joined chat.
Right on. What's up, Stu?
what do you say, Stu? Man, yeah.
it?
Mr. Parker, how's things going your way? You getting geared up? You gonna hunt or what you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna do a little bit. I got to get to the woods and since I've come back from Flat Rock. I've been working on things around here, but I got to get back in the woods and get my stuff back going again. It ought to
Yeah,
be pretty good for long.
yeah.
They already bow hunting and be squirrel hunting this weekend. It'll be open squirrel season.
Do you
Yeah.
bow hunt? Do you bow hunt?
I used to. Michael used to bow hunt. Why'd you quit bow hunting or crossbowing or whatever?
Man, that crossbow I got's a dinosaur, and I ain't daggum. I don't know. Hey, but everybody else has stepped up. I got 2 buddies that's shooting them Raven crossbows now. And them son of a guns, hey, I seen that son of a gun shoot flat out to about 50 yards. I said, woo. But it's like working, having a car, being a dragster. You got to always keep that thing. I mean, I
You
don't
just
know.
ain't got time to do
Good
that.
enough.
Do all that fishing you do. That's what the problem is.
Well,
Just gotta start
I
bow
don't-
fishing.
yeah, that too. I got a buddy that does that.
You got a buddy that does everything. That's
Well,
my buddy.
hey, that's true. If I ain't got a buddy, I know a buddy, or a buddy knows a buddy.
I wish you was my buddy real close here. I could get some work out of it.
Well, you better have a bunch of bullets then.
I got bullets I can give you, but that
If
ain't the
you-
kind of
if
work
you
you're
go
gonna be
get-
doing.
If you was go, hey, woo, yeah,
Seeing the way you work, I might could find more steady work for you.
yeah, you probably right about that.
I'll let you get on the lawnmower. You won't have to be on the sling blade or nothing. You'll be all right.
Easy sling blade. Oh.
I know you can tell when it's out of gas.
Daggone right. You fill up that wooden handle.
Downhill.
Hey, it's about to draw to an end now. That old Bahalia grass. It's
Mm-hmm. I'll make a man out of you. That Johnson grass over your head will too.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the old grass is drawing to an end. I was daggone blowing leaves today from them old, I don't know, I call them pin oaks. I don't really think that's the proper name. The little round ones.
Mhm.
Yeah. Hey, there was a bunch of them falling, and I feel like a lot of them.
Post oaks or something, don't they, Mike?
Yeah, I ain't sure. See, I think the pin oaks is them long, skinny ones are really pin oaks, but we call them pin oaks,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. There's a lot of them falling around Flat Rock.
With these storms and high wind and rain, a lot of them started falling, and I don't know. Hey, I saw a pretty little 6-point yesterday morning when we was going dove hunting.
I seen a big old deer of some kind run across the pasture in town the other day when I was going to pick up. Yeah, it was it used to be my uncle's place. I just happened to think about deer hunting and all. I looked out there in the pasture and he was cutting across the pasture.
Say it used to be your uncle.
It's a
Yeah, it
sign.
used to be my uncle's place.
Why'd he quit being your uncle?
He passed on and they sold it.
Oh,
Anything else you need to know?
no, not now. Not now that you said it like that. Not now that you said it like that. I'm sorry.
You ever know what it feels like to step right in the middle of anything, Michael?
Hey,
You step
yeah,
right in
I
the middle of
appreciate
that.
you helping me out there. Hey, I appreciate you helping me out there like that.
You step right in the middle of it. I can't help you, boy. You the
Woo.
ones lurking around wanting to step in something, so I just led you right off in there.
Just a little push.
Didn't take much. He was right on the edge of falling in the damn pond anyway. It didn't matter.
Yeah, his feet were already wet.
Yeah, all of us got to get wet sooner or later.
That's right. Anything else you need to know about me?
Hell no, not now that you've shut me down.
Oh God. Knowing Michael Haywood's been a pleasure, folks. I can tell you that. Been a
Indeed.
I know
Hey,
Muggs thinks the same thing. He carries you around. Oh, like Baba Louie.
easy, Baba Louie. Quick straw. Damn it, Baba Louie.
Yeah. You're the only man I know gets on trains and planes, automobiles, get back on buses. I don't know what all you get back on with.
Son, I rode a camel for a little while.
Well, I can tell you.
Covered wagon.
One hump or two.
I reckon it'd be safer with two humps, wouldn't it?
Dromedary.
Yeah.
I didn't know how you didn't get messed up on that Amtrak trip. Somebody corner you up there.
Hey, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, that was well, you ain't got near as far to fall if you're riding on the trains and the planes.
Mm-hmm. That sudden stop and that gravity, that train ain't real good though.
Well, I'd have felt a lot better when you got on the plane if they'd give me a parachute. At least that way I knew I stood a chance.
The closest you was gonna get is a laundry chute. That's about the closest you gonna get to
See
a
what-
parachute.
Michael told me one time he's not worried about being in a plane and whether or not it's his time to go. He's just worried being in a plane and it's the pilot's time to go.
There you go. That's
I'll go on and show you quick. I'll jump up there and start flying that son of a gun. I drove a go-kart for a couple of years. I'll at least be able to fly a plane.
That's
Stay
2 hands and 2 feet. That ought to be pretty good. They use flaps too, don't they, on the go-kart?
Hey, I'll jump up there in the pilot seat and they'll say on that black box, the last thing you hear is, I know Joe Parker. He taught me how to fly this airplane.
Don't start that. Hey, don't get me in on you.
Just
Woo!
blow up the automatic pilot.
Yeah.
There go right.
Just hang on to that box. It usually don't get destroyed. Grab that box and hold on to it.
Hey,
They always seem to find it.
they always do. Why don't they build the whole plane out of that material they make the black box out of? Then it will solve the whole damn issue.
Right.
No, nothing but a hole left in the black box in the middle of it.
Yeah, there he is.
Out in the fields and wherever that was, Virginia. Black box right in the middle of it.
Jamie says, I remember when you could smoke on a plane.
Mm-hmm. They sure
That
did.
was-
No smoking sign would pop up. You know them days, Mogs, if you flew a plane, any. I didn't fly much either.
I didn't fly a lot, but I do remember like in 90 or 91, I think it was 90, we went to Italy and, you could smoke on the plane.
Everybody cracked the window just a little bit. I bet you didn't have no problem with the ashes getting out.
Smoke on the plane.
Yeah. Michael Haywood asked, "Where's the wing vent?"
Dang on right. Hey, look here. They let you drink liquor on the planes, won't they, or whatever?
They did back in 90-something, what he's talking about. Going overseas, they had food and all that.
Sure.
They don't have it locally hopping around.
Shit, it used to be they would serve food just if you were going across country.
I don't know now. All I know is they hand out box cutters to everybody that gets on the plane now to defend yourself if they come at you.
That's just like a guy. He wanted to put. He was at Flat Rocks now, and he come out with a little flask of holy water, about yay big, and he come out on the plane. I wonder how they let him get that around that plane. I guess he had it in his big bag in the back.
Oh,
With that little metal flask back today, they'd have got you in all kind of trouble.
Well, the way you do that with that situation right there is you drink it before you go on the plane.
You fill it up when you.
and then you do a refill when you get off the plane.
Just having a little metal flask is probably a no-no on the plane these days. I don't know. He might have peed in it after he drank it. That's what we were,
Watch
that's what we were putting on our forehead.
Oh,
Got some recycled holy water.
Yeah, it was a little yellow. Come to think of it, I didn't know what the hell.
Smelled funny.
I never had been on a Bigfoot outing or any kind of outing where somebody passed around holy water. It had made a different feel for the outing when you start doing that. Like,
well, I imagine that would bring different thoughts to mind, but hey, I can't see where that would be overkill.
well, one of our beloved Bigfooters carries a sword and all that, and I'm thinking to myself, you better get you some holy water and maybe get some
Wooden spikes.
something, but that can't stop these dogmen and all with rifles. What the hell are you gonna do with that?
Well, I can tell you right now.
He's like back in the old days or something.
Yeah. You seen what it got Zorro.
I wonder if the holy water has any. Does it change anything? Just the presence.
I don't know. If you replace it with 151 or something, it would change your life.
No, I'm serious. Like, if they go back to Nephilim, you know.
Well, I don't know how they would know by putting on. It's more spiritual,
right?
All he did was say, take a little dip of it and make a sign of cross on your head. How would they even know you had it? I mean, you don't walk around. I got a cross on my head. Don't hit me.
Hey, well,
I don't know.
Hey, but once again,
I'd rather have a cross and a St. Christopher medal on me where they could see it, and that would be holy water. That's just me. Maybe a silver bullet wouldn't hurt, huh, Michael?
Well, I can promise you, it couldn't hurt. I'd rather have one than not have one.
Yeah, better bring some heavy shot. You're gonna fool around with something that big.
Daggone right.
Ain't nothing to play around with. No low powered 8s ain't gonna do it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah, he did that too. He burned the. He said something about smoking ban root, but he also burnt sage too.
Yeah, I'm bringing sage.
Yeah,
hell, I thought you were bringing that other stuff. Smells like sage.
Well, that too.
Oh,
God help me! I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, hey,
just kidding. Where the hell is my sage bundle?
Damn right.
I'll get you some bitter weeds down here. We can bring them next time, Michael, when you come around. We'll have some bitter weeds or goat weeds or something.
I
ain't got no sage. I'm in bad shape. The only sage I got's in the damn morning sausage I got in there in the freezer.
And the dressing at Thanksgiving. But now, they
put sage in all that pork sausage and stuff. It usually makes it taste crappy. But anyway.
You don't like sage in your sausage?
Not much. I surely don't.
I mean, that's what's wrong with you then.
But them old boar sausage you eat, probably you have to do that to kill the taste.
Damn right. That's more sausage. Hey, does anybody in the audience tonight know the difference? Hey, they was one of them boys up there at the hunting club killed one. Of my buddies said they killed a boar. Excuse me. Anyway, they harvested a boar, and they said they was cleaning that son of a gun. He said, "Boy," he said, "it smelled like near about like buck lure." He said that meat. He said, "Go on and fry you up some of that." Hey, full strength.
You think it stunk the house?
Man, you ain't them son of a guns ain't. I don't know what they did, if they fed it to the dogs or what they did, but they ain't ate that son of a gun. Smell like.
Sharon says most people in Louisiana don't like sage in their food.
Really? Well, I like it. I like it in my dressing at Thanksgiving. I like it in a daggum sausage. You know, I'm not saying like extra where it's overpowering.
Sometimes they stump your toe with when they're making sausage and stuff with that stuff.
Yeah, well, some people get carried away with stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's like hot sausage. I mean, I like it where it's got a little bit of heat to it, but some of them guys like it where I don't even want to eat it because it's so hot.
We eat good while he's up there too, Bogues. We did. If nothing else, we eat good.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew.
Well, cook there, buddy. You bring your cook, you get invited to all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Poor Miss Pat worked her fingers to the bone cooking.
There wasn't nobody doing up with seconds around there, Michael.
Yeah,
we done.
Yeah, we're not going to go food shop until we get up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did
y'all ever go to the grit spot with Flat Rock?
No.
The restaurant one? He likes to go to the restaurant with you there. We had to take him all down there to the restaurant.
Wait, where did we go eat? We did go eat somewhere.
He's got a spot, his favorite spot.
I don't remember.
Shrimp and grits is their big thing up there at that place.
I can't remember where we went.
Y'all don't eat no grits up there. Where you from, Michael? Haywood, do you?
Man, are you silly?
You probably eat tater tots or hash browns, which y'all eat up there, don't you?
No, sir. We eat grits. Daggone right. Hey, that shrimp and grits fish. I got a buddy that's fishing grits. Now I don't. To each his own, and I won't cull it. But when I think about fish, I think about some slaw or some hush puppies. I don't think about no grits.
That restaurant there serves their fried shrimp stuff over grits.
I saw it. Hey, that's what Angie. I saw where Angie had got that.
That was one of the plates she posted.
Well, like I said, I won't turn it down, but I just don't. I don't want. No.
Michael, I run into a couple of halfbacks today, and they said the only way they like grits is with shrimp.
Well, like I say, to each his own. To each his own.
I'd rather just with the eggs and stuff, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's me
I like
too.
it both ways, but just
I didn't grow up with grits, so it's not a meal that I'll eat them. I'll do shrimp.
Right.
Sure, I'll do shrimp and anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
But it's not my choice. I am a hash brown or a I'm a potato guy.
Yeah.
Originally Arizona or New York or whatever. That's more like their food for breakfast, be hash browns and stuff.
Absolutely. No, I'm from Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, that's.
Michael's almost up there as being from the North Carolina. I figured he was eating that way too.
Yeah, see what you're saying there.
You from down South Carolina, I could see you on some grits, but up there being how you from North Carolina, you almost up there in Washington D.C. where you live at, ain't you?
You better watch your mouth now. You getting your geography messed up there, Captain.
Thank goodness.
Hell, I don't know.
Thank goodness we got Virginia as a buffer from D.C.
Daggone right.
Hey, now.
Go on, keep talking junk, Stevie.
I was born in D.C.
There you go.
I was raised right outside it. No, I got two other guys.
Yeah, I know. Arlington area.
Alexandria.
District of Columbia.
Alexandria, okay.
Same difference, so it's all right there.
Rural King has good summer sausage. What's up, Jay? Good to see you. Hey, Christy.
Yeah. Jay.
Great to see you.
Mr. Fritz.
There he is. The man with a plan from
Mr. Jay Fritz. Where is there a Rural King around here?
Not around here.
Oh, I mean, I know of the one in Crystal River.
That's the only one that I know of.
Is that a known franchise in Florida at all?
What, Rural King?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like he was just saying, there's one out in Crystal River. That's about
we got a fly down here, but we don't have a Rural King.
Right up the street, but Rural King. I only know of the one. I'm sure there's more. I mean, you would think.
Yeah.
Michael, have you been to Rural King?
Man, no, I don't even know. I ain't never seen one.
Apparently, there's one in Leesburg.
There's one up in
seed store get his stuff.
There's one up in Martinsville, Virginia. I've been to it. I like it.
Huh.
You ever been to a co-op, Michael, where you get seed from co-op?
Not that
Where do
I
y'all buy y'all seed from then?
just at the farm supply and stuff like that. And every once in a while
That's
we
what
look
a
at
co-op is. It's a farm supply.
well, just a regular like a hardware store. You had a farm supply, you know.
I thought you get them back of people's pasture in their barns and shit. Where you get
No,
okay.
no.
Dude,
Yeah,
once- Go ahead, Michael.
oh, we was just we was gonna try to get some of them daggone buck forage oats the other week from Tractor Supply, and they went to him hauling around. They was talking about stores 30 miles away. They had 3 bags at the next store. Anyway, still got to go buy. My buddy does, not me, the oats to plant his food plot, but we got it ready to go.
How much of that corn on the cob you wind up with?
He just got it was 20
not him,
bags.
about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I ain't ended up with none of it because I ain't hunting with it.
Oh, I was wondering you was on that government land putting it out or not.
No, man, you know, Debbie had me wearing bracelets. No.
Bracken, don't bring up corn anymore. He might tell you what he does with the cobs.
Good gracious. Well, you can save on toilet paper that way.
You know, I guess we just live high on the hog in Louisiana. We get ours already shelled. Y'all got to shell y'all. I guess that's just the way it is.
Well, no, we got that too, but hey, man, they'll hoover up that shell corn where that corn on the cob lasts a little bit longer, you know. And if you use a little bit of both, it's easier to keep corn on the ground. Because, hey, like we went today and put out my buddy put 4 stands, put out 8 50-pound bags today.
Okay. How long will that last on y'all where you hunt or whatever?
Well, here we go again.
So you're putting 100 pounds per
2
stand?
of the stands, he'll be back down there Sunday, putting out 2 of the stands. But the other 2, they'll probably limp around and take a little bit longer, or they might catch up and get to be like the other 2 stands. But yeah, 3 days for probably about 4 bags of it. It'll be 3 days.
Okay, they knock it off there and pick it up that fast.
Oh man, he had he had 9 does in there on the last picture he showed.
Somebody explain grits to Mr. Lee and Flyby Stew.
That sounds like
Then grits is something to put on the road.
Come on, Haywood. Explain to it.
Yeah, there you go again. Thank you, Mr. Parker.
I thought your Southern hospitality, you could probably do a better job than anybody else on chat tonight. Go on, tell them about grits.
Well, no, you go on ahead. I thought wasn't you raised up in a grist mill? Or out back, chained to the wall of it or something on it.
I ain't got no hammer mill, grist mill, nothing around here.
Come on, Arm and Hammer, tell us about it. Hey, I bet. I don't know. Hey, I seen them.
Karen Guy said it best. Mr. Lee, it's a hot breakfast. It's finely ground up corn. First you get the cornmeal and you keep grinding and you get grits. And you cook it in water with butter and
put shit on top of it.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Thank you. Bless your soul, Sharon Guy. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a corn product, but from like hominy grits.
Yeah. Now see. Yeah. Okay, explain hominy to me then. Swole up pregnant grits.
It's a different breed of corn.
Pregnant grits.
Could be.
I don't know. See, I'll eat it, but
it's the opposite of popcorn, that's for sure.
What is
yeah.
Mr. Lee says, sounds nasty. Definitely not keto. Not everybody likes it.
Hey, no, it's good. It's I like it. you know.
I
Well,
like
he don't
I like
know.
hominy, but I don't like grits.
I like
See,
grits too.
I can't say that I've ever eaten hominy.
You know
No,
what it looks like, Michael?
it's a mash. It's like compared to like oatmeal, but not oatmeal. It's eaten that
How
way.
many grits have their husks removed via a alkaline solution?
Oh,
Is that what
Yeah.
it is? Makes it look that way?
Yeah.
But the mold?
Yeah.
Liquid
Yeah.
grain
You
of
buy that hominy corn, that stuff is like a big old kernel that
Looks
kind of
yeah,
overweight.
huge.
Yeah, look.
Looks
Looks
overweight.
It says doing that makes it softer and more digestible
Mm.
and richer in available nutrients like niacin compared to standard corn.
That's layman's term for easier to pass, Michael.
Oh,
This-
thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Turns your digestive system into a goose. Just goes right through.
Not immediate
That's
evacuation.
easier to pass for you.
Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Parker. You making things easier on me.
Mm-hmm. We're doing what we can to help you.
I know damn well.
God, no.
Lord. Yes, Mr. Lake.
I don't eat hominy either. Whoever's on the hominy, that's just something we never would give as kids, I guess. And family, it's always grits and sometimes they don't do grits. Sometimes it used to be oatmeal, cream of wheat,
That's
all that
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, I forgot about cream of wheat.
yeah.
Yeah, hey. Well, now that ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah,
Cream of wheat's like slick grits.
Yep.
Grits. It's a good way to put it.
Cream of wheat's like gold nowadays. I don't know what they think they're gonna get out of it, but they want an arm and leg for a little old box of that meal.
And it used to be one of the cheapest things you could buy.
Yeah, hey, and that's why grits was such a big thing too. You know what I mean? And you could still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Michael
can feed 'em.
Haywood,
Yes,
do the restaurants down your way serve brains and eggs?
man, no. But my granddaddy ate so many brains and eggs. I'm gonna tell you what. When it rained, my grandma had to lock the door because he'd get out there in the mud puddle and roll around. He ate so many pork brains and eggs.
Now I'm like,
Fucking-
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. They ain't much.
Mm.
Hey, what about chicken feet? I seen people eat chicken feet too. Now I'll never understand that one.
I've never had them, but I've seen people eat them.
I'll tell you what,
I think I fed him to my dog.
my mom used
Yeah.
to fry some gizzards. No, that was all right.
Well, now,
Right.
yeah. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, there we talk about the sage. We had a restaurant over here that they made gizzards and gravy. He would pressure cook the gizzards to make them more tender,
Mm-hmm.
and then flour them and fry them. But he'd have a little sage in that pressure cooker to do it. And them son of a guns, hey, gizzards and gravy. Woo wee. That was some good stuff.
Gizzards and gravy.
But now most of these people now, you get gizzards, it's like chewing on a daggone plug for a tire.
Right?
We use them in the
Yeah, I'm
dressing,
sorry.
and then they used to serve them at KFC back in the day.
Right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we used some gizzards this year with strawberry Kool-Aid and garlic powder for the catfish.
I knew
Yeah,
that's
right.
where you was going with it.
So did I.
I was going.
Kool-Aid in your corn and your gizzards.
No, I ain't going that route. I won't be putting no strawberry Kool-Aid in the corn, but I'm gonna tell you what, it works on catfish. I didn't believe it because that son of a gun said, "Oh, flatheads will hit this too," and I'd be doggone if I didn't see it work in person. Because
you
I didn't.
call a man a liar, that did you?
Not to his face, I didn't. No, you know, I'm just skeptical about stuff like that. I'm a big believer in the natural bait like shad and you catch your bluegill or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, there's not too much natural about strawberry Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Hey, whoever let the catfish get in there and get a hold of some strawberry Kool-Aid?
The hot dogs and Kool-Aid.
Right.
See people do that.
But I will tell you this. I have seen where grapevines growed out over the riverbank, and them grapes drop in the water, and the catfish be down there underneath them grapevines.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never cleaned one and busted their stomach open and seen grapes in it.
It ain't grapevines. It's another kind of berry over the river like that. Carp and catfish and all that.
Mulberries.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Mulberries.
Yeah.
They look like a almost like a damn
Raspberry.
yeah, something like that. That's what they
Yeah.
look like. That's what that was. Because they would get ripe and you would see them. The catappa trees grew over the river around home too up here.
I'd love to had one that growed over the river.
Well, they wipe the leaves out, and be gone.
Son, them some
Kool-Aid on there slow them down though.
watch out, throw some daggone Kool-Aid on them, you say.
Well, that's right, catawba Kool-Aid. That green spit and all that comes up with it.
Lord, that's the best part. That's the best part. That sour apple.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
The skin, don't you, Michael? Dump all in it.
Woo! Hey, that's what them son of guns. Turn him inside out and cast him out there, and they'll eat him up. You doggone right. I seen catfish jump up on the bank to eat a catawba worm. Dry docked himself up there and laid out there.
I bet you have seen it.
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you what, one time water got up high, we had rabbit boxes and got a 5-pound catfish in a rabbit box. You believe that, don't you?
I'm holding steady on you.
That was a lie, folks. That was a lie.
A lie? Is that what they call that with Michael Haywood?
That's what I'm gonna call it, Captain.
Well, it ain't much different than old slat trap.
Hey, you know what? There's truth in that too. But hey, there's a talent to building them son of a guns. If anybody, you take a look at it, building them slats like that and doing the throat of it and everything.
Yep.
Which I ain't never done it. Everybody down here
like that too. It takes
right. I'm trying to think of what they call like them hoop nets in the sections.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They put them on hot wire. They make them rings, and then they put 2 sticks for like cheese traps.
Yeah. Hey.
In there.
Now that's what everybody down here always made, just wired round traps, and you made the funnel in it.
Mm-hmm.
And but now, well, I don't think nobody. When I was growing up, nobody really cared about how big the opening was. But legally, your opening can't be but so big.
You talking about on the actual squares of the mesh, or what?
No, in the throat of the trap, it ain't supposed to be so big.
Okay.
Now, do those traps, like down here, like traps, even crab traps that you leave overnight, they have to have these sections that will deteriorate quicker than the rest of it, because you don't want fish, crabs trapped inside if you lose it.
Yeah,
so these sections like.
Do y'all lose many like that, Damo? Does something come in there and drag it off and come out, like an alligator or?
Well, we don't. I don't use traps here. I really don't use traps at all. But the fish traps and the crab traps down in, like, say, Crystal River and stuff, they come off. The people lose them all the time.
Right. But come to think of that, no, it's just always been hardwired that I seen, that the traps I seen was made out of. They won't know, if you lost a trap, probably the fish went to the bad that got in there. You know what I mean?
Well, they don't want that. They don't want it floating up dead with crabs or fish or anything.
Well, I understand that. I think it's smarter that way, but
if someone pulls it up, you're supposed to have your name and address and everything attached
right
to the trap itself.
I always put Michael Haywood on mine.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing.
I always put, if found, return to Mr. Parker.
Mm-hmm. If it's left out too long or goes missing, Michael Haywood is who they need to check out.
Daggone right.
On them, don't you get out there on them WMAs and that saltwater WMAs and stuff? Put all your stuff out. That's where they do a bunch of shrimping down in the Gulf.
Oh yeah. Hey, I tell you what, I saw a neat little video on YouTube last week where the cat was running a trot line just like it, but your drop line was a loop knot at the bottom. He was putting chicken necks on there, and they was catching blue crab.
Yeah,
hey, that's I used to use them too. Chicken necks.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's stipulations around Louisiana about what they won't let you, like them hoop crab nets. You know, where they got the top hoop and the little one.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like they really. Some places you can use that, some places you can't. Most people have to do what you're talking about, like either that or tight line with one string piece of
and drag your chicken back in.
Yep.
You only get so many dozen too. I don't know how 12 dozen, maybe not that many. I don't know. Of male crabs. It ain't that many you keep. Can't keep hardly any seafood down here. Not like you used to.
It's a shame, isn't it?
That's crazy.
I don't know. I guess we ran low. I don't know.
Well, I can tell you one thing. You'll pay a higher price for American shrimp than you will for the overseas stuff, or that's what my knowledge has been.
Can you tell the difference?
Not really to me, but I never really have tried to see the difference. You know what I mean?
Me either. That's what my point is. Like crawfish and bought from overseas and all. I'd like to buy local, but you're gonna give them away. I might as well buy what I can afford.
There you go. Hey, that's like I say, you can run in Food Line and get you some of them shrimp raised over there and wherever.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you ever eat that? You can buy it. It's called swai, SWAI.
Man, hey, I love it. I love it.
It's a catfish, but it's from Vietnam.
It's catfish, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Now down here, they bad about going to these catfish places and serving some other kind of fish for catfish.
Oh, really?
You have to watch for that because they'll be fillets, wider than your hand.
Right.
And it won't be the same grain as a little farm raised catfish. And Alabama, Mississippi is really known for all the catfish and plants and stuff. And we get a lot of it from over there. But some of these restaurants will get some kind of saltwater something and serve it to you or whatever. Or
sewer mullet. Sewer mullet.
Whatever. What's some other little? I don't remember. It's got 2 or 3 kind of freshwater invasive species just come in and they put in ponds and rivers.
Tilapia, was that what you was going to say?
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
We got tilapia out here.
I caught almost a 6-pound.
Stevie, yeah, Stevie's got a tilapia lure.
That's right.
That's
like
that thing was huge.
What'd you say, Mr. Parker?
It's just like you catching them 6-pound white perch.
Hey, well, it ain't everybody that can do it.
Them big old crickets is hard to put in that box, though, ain't they?
Well, if you've ever tried to wrestle down a 2-pound cricket and put it on a hook, you'll know it ain't made for everybody.
We're telling all your secrets, Michael.
Today I was at work, and when I got there, I have to walk down this long gangplank, and I always fish it. I bring my fishing rod with me, and I always, fish when I get there, a couple casts.
Casting off the sides.
And I look up, and there's a truck with their lights on. It's in the parking lot, and I see 2 guys in it. I'm not paying it any mind. So my second cast, I hook into this bass. Now, I'm up on this walkway, so my feet are probably 6 feet off the water. So now the railing's probably another 4 foot, so I'm 10 foot off the water, and I've got a 3-pound bass on. Yeah. Well, I reeled down to it as close as I could get, and just loosened up my drag a little bit, and then it took off. I loosened it too much, so I tightened it up and started to pick that thing up just until I heard that drag start to click a little. And in one fluid motion, I picked that thing up over the rail and put it on the dock and, unhooked it, took a picture, released it. I walked down to where my boats are, and those two guys had gotten out of the truck, and they walked up to me, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And all the guy could say was, "You made that look easy."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? Oh, the bass." He's like, "Yeah."
Hey, but that's a hard thing like that. Hey, there's some of them boys now, I reckon they got big enough line, they'll slingshot them in the boat like that. I don't play that. Hey, but in that situation you had there, that's where you need one of them hoop nets down there.
Yeah,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
and I'm using what, 10-pound mono?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's dangerous side, are you?
Daggone right, boy.
Yeah.
Look here, y'all. Hey, I got to check out. I got to go pick my niece up from work. But hey, this has really been a pleasure. Bless all of y'all. Y'all
Thanks
have a good evening.
You do the same.
All right, Michael, you be careful on that road.
I'll do it.
Be
I'll
safe.
do it.
Yeah,
Later.
Michael. Safe
brother.
travels, buddy.
Good night, Michael.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
I guess Michael leaves. I guess we all have to shut it down now.
Michael is the glue that holds this show together.
You had to know that he was going to pop on when you
He
popped
saw
on.
you.
He was like, "Oh hell, I gotta go."
Gotta go. Man, he's a character. Golly boom.
I
We love him.
Michael.
Michael
Yeah.
is a character and a half. I'm so glad y'all brought him down into Hollins with you. That got to
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, we were gonna make sure he got there.
Yeah.
I wish he'd be more able to get him around here to some of the stuff down south.
Yeah,
Thank
I'd
you,
like
Miss Marie.
to see him more often.
I don't know if you could stand it, but you could try. Yeah, he would. Man, if y'all get him just anywhere, I think people enjoyed him as much as anybody at Hollins when all the people were there and he was there.
Oh yeah, and I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I wanted to meet Michael, so how I did what I
Mhm.
had to do. I
I
knew
never
everybody
met him
would
either.
love to see him, so it's just funny because everybody treats Michael like the redheaded stepchild.
That's because he is.
Who does it?
But it's funny, and it's everybody loves Michael.
It's a loving banter.
Yeah.
But he don't let that bother him. Evidently,
No.
He instigates it.
Yes, he does.
Boy, since he got his hip back going and all, he's been wide open ever since.
Oh yeah,
I'm so glad
friggin'
though.
amazing.
I'm so
When
glad.
he got his hip back going and all that, he's either hunting or fishing or trying to get there to do one or the other, or helping his buddies do something. Maybe every
I know
night and even working. He does that once in a while.
I know that year of recovery damn near killed him, I'm sure. Not being able to get out there and hunt and
I
fish.
just don't understand his work schedule much, Mogs. Them people just like begging for the rain so they don't have to go or something. I don't know. That's when you're supposed to be cutting grass and growing. They don't. His crew don't never cut no grass much. That mess they had at that old lady's house was terrible.
I mean, I hear him like, oh, well,
wow.
a lot of times I hear, I got to go cut lawns, and then it's like, no, it rained, and we're gonna go do this instead. He's always busy. It's good.
Yep. They got that deal on that house contract, that old lady with all that garbage, man. That was wild. You seen that? He sent a picture to you?
I saw some of it. Yeah.
Whoa, wait.
Then now I'm assuming that all that got thrown out.
I don't know, but I'm assuming they need to take a Bobcat loader and just go pick it up with grapples and get rid of it because it looked like it was a whole backyard of it.
Yeah, that's tough, doing those jobs.
I mean, they were brought into a bad situation, but that's what they do. They pick up what they can. That was one of them. Kind of jobs they can pick up. Well, you want me to go? I'll let y'all have it.
No, I'm just
Oh,
reading
yeah.
chat. Mr. Lee said one thing I could never eat is rat.
What?
He won't eat rat.
Like squirrel rats?
No, like rats.
Squirrels are
Well, I don't guess I'm much into them either.
Sharon, Fly by Stu says, Sharon, how many squirrels you got to catch for 2 people?
You catch none of them. You shoot them, but you don't catch them much.
Well, she says Fly by Stu, depending on the size, if
they're young and small.
2 each.
That's right. I bet that woman knows how to cook a good squirrel gravy.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
I tried cooking rabbit once. I butchered it. It was just nasty. I mean, it was just. Ugh.
I've had rabbit stew. That's the only rabbit.
I think that's how I'd have to cook it. Is like braise it, and then
We were pretty much raised on rabbit stew and squirrel stew.
That's pretty good stuff. I mean, I'm sure you probably don't want it every day now, but
Well, I mean, it is either that or nothing. So
poor people got poor ways, and that ain't a bad way to live.
Sharon said tame rabbit is the best.
less gamey.
Yeah.
Mark Green will have some. If you go by his place, pick up a couple, and then go on down to Flat Rock. Mogs.
I heard you. I'm thinking.
You was quite quiet about it. You wouldn't say much about it.
Well, it's like, how do I cook rabbit on the? Yeah.
You let Kenny get at it. Kenny cooked us all kind of stuff down there. It was wonderful. He'll figure it out. Flat Rock put it in there. We'll fricassee it like they talk about. I don't know. I've eaten it fried.
I'm looking forward to it. We don't get out much as far as, we have the forest right here, but we just don't get up there.
Hot. It's just too damn hot.
But to be honest with you, rabbit costs so much in the store when you get a store that has it, tame rabbits. You can get locals that sells rabbit too. The chicken is just as cheap, so it's no use to, if you're trying to, unless you just like the flavor of rabbit, you might as well just go buy a chicken.
Sure.
It just don't make sense to, it's not that cheap anymore. I mean, I don't blame them. It costs the dickens to raise that mess. And then they got to clean it for you too when you usually go pick it up at a farmer's house or whatever. And it ain't it's more like you really want that kind of food, I guess it's
Sure.
how it is.
I don't know. I haven't even thought about what we're going to do up there for food. I mean, I know we'll go out, but we'll probably definitely go to that restaurant.
They got at least 2 right there at it, which you've been in there. You probably know all this. They got at least 2 markets or like Piggly Wiggly and some other name market right there that has lots of.
Piggly Wiggly was the one with the Bigfoot in front.
Bigfoot statue out in front. Yeah, that just.
We had to do that too this time. We was over there doing that this time too. Piggly Wiggly's just down past that statue.
Okay.
But that place is all built up pretty nice. I don't know what the heck they do there, but ain't nobody like we was out there wasn't hardly any people.
Yeah, I didn't see a whole lot of people out there when we went out there.
No,
not at all.
Like 1 or 2 coming out of the place we parked. That was it. We were out there like a bunch of crazies.
We were standing outside the Bigfoot statue taking pictures, and there was no cars coming by.
No,
not too much. And then you cross the road to the sausage place. If you like,
we saw down by the train tracks because the police were there. Remember, they were investigating something that had happened days before. Yeah. Yes.
I don't know if somebody got killed themselves there or somebody got ran over, but they was talking about that.
Yeah, we were there.
Back.
I guess when we were up there, it was a few days before that, but the police had been there just walking the rail and doing their follow-up investigation or something. That's what one of the ladies said.
I think pointed out a cross. We went across, and he said, right over there, where that, whatever that was there, that's where somebody was the bodies were found from
There's
the
a building, I
run over
think,
some
right
shit.
there on the left. As we were going towards the grocery stores or the town or whatever. There's
They
that building.
pointed it out. I guess that was been a while back when y'all were there.
Yeah, I remember that.
We were there a year ago.
We went down right after Hollins.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
right
okay.
after that next day.
We stopped on the way. We spent one night there, and
Yeah.
that was it.
No, that wasn't Hollins. That was the year before.
What was it? It was the
It was
I went to LBU. No,
we went up to the conference, the
conference, the first.
Texas Front Porch.
Yeah,
had their
the
conference up in
Alabama.
oh, you
Anniston.
went over to that. Okay,
Yeah.
we
That's
met
right.
you up there at Thunder Rock, Mogs at Thunder Rock when Joe Cowboy was there and y'all were there. Well, not y'all, but Mogs was there.
Oh yeah, in
Years ago, that's when we met everybody. Really, met Kenny
Thunder Rock?
and them.
Yeah, when y'all got rained out.
Oh man, that was a brutal
Got
rain.
rained on. So we got to meet the fabulous Old Bear Den. You know, you never have produced that footage you had on that, Bogues. I never have seen it, and I know you recorded all that
From when
Thunder Rock and Old Bear Den with his.
yeah, I have it somewhere.
It's probably best to keep it hid.
It wasn't a lot. It was hard. It was hard to hear,
Oh,
but I do have some footage, and that's where the whole kind of Squatching Cowboy and
Debacle.
and Ralph kind of.
mm-hmm.
That's where
Yep.
it started. Their little disagreement.
Yeah.
And I get it. I because I was standing with Joe Pass, and we were both looking at each other going, how can he say this? Some of the things that he was saying, and but no, that's I didn't realize it had gotten as bad as it did till later on. I was like, oh, wait a
It
minute.
wasn't bad to us. I mean, after he told his stories and all that stuff, and the way he told all that, then Connor had it all recorded, so I had a copy of it to remind him, just in case he forgot what he had said about all
Right.
that, the rigmarole he'd been through and what he was talking about and all. It was
Well,
kind
just
of
the matter of fact.
Mr. Lee and them. Mr. Lee was catching. We was on together on y'all show or something. And Mr. Lee and them was what now? What did he say? And it's plain as day. He says 3 and 33, and those probably a lot bigger than that now. But back in them days, it was 3 and 33 and all, and meaning he shot 3, and it was 33 and seen and all this, that, and the other. And then he wanted to tell he didn't say that. Somebody was telling me that. I don't know, but
The one that got me. The one that got me. He
stays
said,
in trouble all the time, though. It ain't just Joe passing him. He stays into it with somebody all the time.
really?
I kind of heard that.
Yeah.
I heard
Yeah, he
that.
does. Every time he goes somewhere, they into it with somebody.
I enjoyed their company. I thought they were cool. It was, but his stories were a little. The one that got me was the Bigfoots are attracted to blondes. You remember that?
Oh yeah, got him right over there. Right, and Angie was right in the middle of all that. Bud and Angie and Jody and Miss Pat was right in the middle of all that.
Yeah, that was River Morris. What's up? Good to see you.
Hey, River.
Welcome.
How you doing, Mr. River?
Good to see
Yeah,
you.
old Bear didn't like he wore a onesie everywhere he went. Pulled down so tight and all, down in between this. That's the truth. Ask Mose. It's like he wore a onesie everywhere he went. That's the truth. I was doing that at the camp the other day. They were laughing about that.
Mose, you better watch your back, Blondie Pop. Oh,
Hey, whatever it takes.
I don't really think they like blondes better. It's just blondes are easier to find in the dark.
I don't know. That's just old Bear Den's story. We was just lapping it up, I guess you'd say.
that was his.
It was
He was presenting.
it was a cool trip.
You know, we met a lot of folks through it all. We met a lot of folks that we know nowadays. We met all you guys.
Yeah.
Just about who we hang around with. It was off of that trip, and no matter what, it still give us that we can be positively, talking about now.
And, you know, I understand that because that's what I said about the 168. You know, that whole thing.
Yep, that too.
The best part we walked away with is family. I mean,
Friendships and
yeah.
Mhm.
Lifelong.
Well, that thing there is kind of left open. I wonder why anybody tried to maybe seal the deal more on that story.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it really. I don't guess he found what he wanted to on the first one when y'all were, or the time y'all got to go, because they had done something before and they done something, tried to do something, was going to do something after, and he wound up getting with the other fella and really not doing anything else. But all the footage and all, he must have not had what he wanted because he never really presented it. And I just wonder if there's any story left out there.
There was like
a lot
12 terabytes
of
worth of footage,
Yes.
worth of data that was used, be it audio, video.
But was it any count?
pictures.
Did you think it was good stuff? Did you get to see it or hear any of it?
I mean, we saw
There was so much of it. I mean, they downloaded it every night off of each device, labeled it, who shot it, what camera device or whatever it came off of, and all for metadata was the reasoning for that. But I think he was overwhelmed with how much.
It was a lot. It
he
was
got.
too much. It was, way
And
too
that's
much.
why I think the 168 was what it was, because half of that was filled with a narrator, and
the narration
stuff
and-
about the Everglades. It wasn't about the trip. It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't.
I noticed you used footage that the other guy had. Old footage was used in the what little bit he presented of what y'all had wasn't used. I mean, a lot of what y'all had wasn't
What
used.
says to me is that the footage that everyone took from there, they didn't go through.
They didn't go through.
They couldn't.
Hell
because
no.
there was. I mean, the two groups. We were just part of the one group, and part of our group, they didn't even touch on anything that we did or saw or talked about. Nothing.
Nope.
So there was half of the narrative there was not even presented. They didn't go through hardly any of that.
It's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. I don't know who would take over doing it, but it's a whole lot of what y'all put together then. And you talked about the I don't know, it was an orb they were discussing with Barry and yourself.
It was the lights and stuff that we
saw.
Yeah.
Or car lights or whatever. You thought it was car lights maybe or not. And, but nobody's got, even though Gasky or whatever, I don't guess he's ever followed up on any of that stuff.
No, but he's the one who has all the footage.
He's got all the footage. That's why it'll never be brought to light, none of it. And if it is, you can't trust, in my opinion, you can't trust what he would ever present, even if he did. So it's gone. To me, it's just all gone.
Well, I mean, it is. I mean, it ain't came, and then, I don't know. I just thought maybe there was some unsettled business there. Somebody could revamp maybe.
I think it's just been left alone at this point.
Yeah, that's true because it got so ugly there after Carrie died. It was
and that was Carrie's project. So for anybody else to it wouldn't be the same if somebody else did it.
Well, it had to be you guys. It was there, and the other ones was there. With the only people could really, that was a part of it. If you could, which ain't gonna happen, but if you could glue yourself together, you the only one would have a decent right to do it. Just the people was there, and a man passed, can't do anything about that.
I'd love to see somebody like Mark Newell take over and make something of it, because I know he got a lot of decent.
Him too, but y'all the only ones that even would be considered. If it was me to consider anybody, it'd be the ones was there. I hate to see the man. We all hated Kerry, going like he did, and young man as he was, and all that. But I just wonder is any justice left to be done with that stuff? Or?
That would fall in the hands of his wife, Linda. You know, and that side. You know, because they still have the channel. You know, but I doubt that anything would come of it.
No,
You know, it's a shame. It's a shame.
It's not worth the effort.
There was so much blood, sweat, and tears put into that on everybody's part. You know, and for what was presented, it was a shame.
It was a disappointment for me.
Yeah, we didn't. Besides the interviews, and I know you didn't get it on that. It was whatever that was between you and Kerry, whatever. I don't know who made the decision or whatever, but it never really got off in the story past the interviews too much.
No,
it was like what's the next one to come is where we're going to get into more of the meat of it, but that never happened. And then you got the other guy wherever he's at in his world. Oh well, that's a bad thing to bring up.
He's here in Florida, but there's just I wouldn't like Stevie said. I wouldn't trust anything that man says. He's out to make a buck.
Last I heard,
I just don't follow him anymore after what the turmoil now after Kerry. I don't follow that guy. I wouldn't know. He may have uncovered some of this stuff, but I wouldn't know about it. I don't follow nothing he does.
I don't either.
No, me either.
I just know y'all put a big effort in the whole thing took a big effort, a lot of planning, a lot of everything, and it's just never. It's just unfinished.
Well, the problem. It didn't go the way they had hoped it to go. Right from the beginning, the first day out, people going out, okay, you're going to go out and do 6 hours out in the woods. Next group is going to do 6 hours after you, whatever. 2 hours in, the group that went out was returning because they were throwing up from heat stroke or whatever, just it went to shit right off the bat
immediately.
So we did what we could do, as far as,
and that's where the group split, and we did our thing, they did theirs, and he gravitated to their group, and that's what was portrayed. And whatever you see on the 168, nothing on our part at all. I don't know if it wasn't believable or he just wasn't interested in the whole lights thing, but that was something that actually happened, that we experienced.
And that's kind of,
no matter what it is, what it turns out to be, that was something we dealt with and experienced first on walking into the site. And,
it was never followed up on. Even if he didn't try to put in there.
He didn't care because
we were looking for, he's looking for Bigfoot, and we paid more attention
to the
at night to this light,
paranormal or whatever you want to call
it. Yeah. Whatever you want to call it, but it didn't fit his narrative, so it didn't get presented at all. Barely talked about, let alone presented anything of it.
And then when Zasky started talking about it a little bit, he was talking through his ass.
Because
saying these are
he wasn't there.
Barry came on a couple of shows and he talked about it a little bit, Brownie. And then maybe it was Mark's show had him on, maybe it was somebody else's show, I don't know, but
he was on
I can't remember now. It's so long ago.
Cam Buckner did an interview with Mark Newell and Barry Browman about the lights. They actually mentioned my name in the whole thing, but yeah, they talked about it a few places, but again, it didn't get too. There wasn't enough.
No, I thought it was going to be like, what was it going to be? Presented as a 4-part or something like that, or
I don't know.
Be a 4-part deal, but he never.
It was supposed to be in sections.
It was going to be 7 days. 7 series.
7
episodes of.
Okay, that's what it was. A 7.
Yeah,
Well, it never got past it.
That's how many
It never got
hours-
past the intro,
no.
No, basically.
so nothing's never been done with nothing. And there's nobody there really wants to fool with it. So I guess it's a bad
Mr.
thing.
Lee, if there's a signal, we'll be going live.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Do what now? Say it again.
Mr. Lee wanted to know if we would be going live from Flat Rocks, Tuesday, Thursday.
Are you?
If there's a
If
signal,
there's a
hell
signal,
yeah.
Yeah, we'll go live.
Well, he may have something to help you get live. May help you out.
I
on that.
spoke with him today for a little bit.
Hell, he went live during the 168 when we were going for a walk down to that area where we first saw the lights.
Yeah, I did a live show
He
from
was
there.
live. It's on the channel somewhere way back. But yeah,
It's been 4 years.
God, I can't believe it's been 4
How
years.
long has it been now?
4 years.
4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, time's
I just remember y'all. It was just a lot was done, and a lot wasn't done. Nothing with. I guess you'd say it just.
I'll tell you what, one of the greatest experiences I've had ever. I mean, I met a lot of good people there.
You got that. You got that. Nobody can take it from you.
Exactly.
We had a fun
We
time.
had such a blast. I mean, especially that first night.
A lot of people were dying to do it.
Oh my Lord, we had such a blast that first night.
It was kind of like two camps. It was
The cool kids,
the cool kids and then the other guys.
and then the other guys.
Everybody hung out by us, we busted on each other and we laughed their asses off, and it
Had
was
so
just,
much fun.
yeah, it was a great experience.
I laughed so hard, I literally thought I busted a rib. It ended up being I was carrying a weapon, and the shoulder
Well,
hole
that's the fun part of it.
it hit my
mean-
ribs. That hike we did, and I think that's what happened. But I swear that night I laughed so hard, my side started hurting. I thought I busted a rib from laughing.
Good night, Sharon. Actually, we're gonna wrap it up here too.
Sharon,
Okay.
get that done.
It's
Have a good weekend.
nice being on. I didn't know this was going to happen, but I
Glad
just
you
knew
know.
I'd tell you about.
I'm really thrilled you came on, dude.
Pat, if you're listening, you gotta come say hi sometime.
Okay, she's over her head buried down in her with her earphone thing on. She'll be in touch. She says.
All right, dear.
Dragon,
Anyway.
pleased to meet you.
All right. I'm sorry that I really didn't introduce myself. My name is Joe, and
Yep,
I
Joe.
just went by Bayou Kraken, and I just left it as Kraken tonight. But it's nice to meet you, Jim. And hopefully I'll see y'all in chat again
Talk
pretty
soon.
quick.
We'll definitely.
Thank
talk
you very
soon.
much for popping in tonight. That's
Right.
awesome.
That's all right. And now, how do I get out of here? That's the question.
He'll get you out.
Let me help.
You guys,
Let him figure out how to get out of backstage.
Out.
He's
oh
got it.
no, you put him in the basement. That's awful. After he was so nice. Well, you guys have safe travel. I hope you have tons of fun,
Thank you.
and I hope your pop up has little effort needed to get it up and running.
Yeah, me too.
We'll be in touch and see you probably in your chat, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Before then,
Right?
probably
That'd-
see you.
All right, you guys take care. I'm exiting stage left. I'll be in chat until you close it down.
Very good.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out.
Good to see you, Jim.
Right.
Also, Mr. Haywood, thanks for coming on.
My
And
goal.
thank you, everybody, for hanging out in chat tonight. Everybody who wasn't in chat and you watched, thank you.
Right?
Um,
Everybody have a safe and good weekend.
indeed. We'll be on Tuesday
For sure.
from Alabama.
Yeah.
If we can get if I get a signal in the woods with my phone,
We'll do it.
yeah,
We'll do it.
but we'll be doing some filming. I got to figure out tomorrow
I
we're
gotta
gonna
dump my phone and
get shit together,
clear
camera
some data,
equipment.
and
audio equipment,
yeah,
and
we got some prepping to do.
not much, not
Not a
much,
lot, no.
but I shit I
No,
got to
but-
do around the house. So I'm kind of glad
Yes.
I don't have any reservations tomorrow.
Get some stuff done. Yeah,
More than likely, Mr. Lee.
I'm looking forward to
More
it.
than likely, we'll do a live.
I'm looking forward to seeing Kenny. I haven't seen him since Holland.
Yeah, yeah. And he's good people.
Indeed,
You all are.
everybody. Yeah.
Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you again. You guys, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button below, share it out. Leave comments.
Yeah.
Comments.
Words.
All right, guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. We love you. Peace and God bless.